Welcome to this tutorial, where we will discuss the second standard, promote good progress and outcomes by pupils. As an overview, to show progress is essential. We all want our students to keep improving, otherwise known as progressing. We also want them to achieve what they want and need to sustain them and make them happy in their adult lives. This is the ultimate outcome. We as teachers can't guarantee this ultimate outcome, but we can give our students the skills and tools they need. We do this by having good intermediate steps or outcomes such as achieving certain levels of skill, which can be seen through actually being able to do real things or passing tests and examinations. The first subsection that we're going to look at is being accountable for pupils' attainment, progress and outcomes. The word accountable means that as a teacher, you are held to account. You have a responsibility. This can be quite daunting, but remember, this is all about improving your students so they can achieve, which is the basic 101 of being a teacher. Let's look at what is meant by attainment. The definition is achieving a goal to which one has worked. In teaching terms, this is usually related to attaining a particular grade or qualification. If you think of it as showing skill to a particular level, either practically, in a piece of work, or in a test, then it is easy to see how it is possible to give opportunities for students to attain and gain the evidence required. So, let's now explore the keyword progress. As already mentioned, making progress is about improving. It is easy to consider progress in exactly the same terms as attainment. However, attainment is more about having achieved a particular grade, skill, or goal, whereas progress is more about the improvements along the way. Generally, in schools, progress is linked to academics or skills. However, in some schools or pupil referral units, it can also be linked to behaviour, social abilities, and personal improvements. So don't be afraid to report on these areas if you think that they are significant. Also, try to think of and comment on those small improvements that together inform the big picture, such as improvements in the way a student reflects, the way they handle practical equipment, or the way that they interact in the classroom. These improvements are important for all, but can be big steps for students with special educational needs. Outcomes are basically concrete examples of what has been achieved or what we want to be achieved. If we want a student to use punctuation, the outcome could be something like writing an essay demonstrating its use. Being able to do addition is the completion of a calculation using addition. Being well behaved might result in an outcome where a pupil can interact with others on a school trip, or not shout out the answer in an entire session. Let's look at the evidence you might present. With regard to accountability, you can show through planning or action plans how you've developed a student and taken them through a certain series of steps to reach the desired outcome. Your lesson plans and schemes of work can be used to show the path that you've taken to help students achieve. Before and after examples of work or records of behaviour are useful to show progress, as are lists of grades or test results. Case studies can also be useful when a student has achieved an outcome where you look at the work done and lessons taught that then got them to that point. Don't forget to use supporting commentaries that demonstrate how you managed to get them to that point. Commentaries show that you have reflected and understand what you were accountable for. Don't forget to add the simple pieces of evidence, like mark books, work you have marked with feedback, and evidence of success in tests and exams to demonstrate achievement. I'll see you in the next tutorial.